Hey guys, this is Mr. Phillips, the senior class sponsor for the class of 2020, and I wanted to take just a minute to address those seniors about our plans for graduation 2020. No doubt you've seen on social media and online some of the preliminary plans that we have for graduation this year, and we've gotten a lot of feedback from seniors who are disappointed that it's not more closely resembling a traditional graduation ceremony. Let me first and foremost say that those complaints are perfectly valid and ones that we as the school, myself, Dr. Hathcock, and others took into full account. But I wanted to explain some of the parameters we were put in by the Board of Education in planning graduation this year. First is that the graduation would be at the end of the school year in May, like it traditionally is. And so we were not given the option to delay the graduation until later in the summer or the fall. And there's a multitude of reasons for that, but not the least of which is that there's no guarantee that this would be any different at those times. So we're going to go ahead and push through in May. The second is that we would follow all social distancing guidelines outlined by the governor's office and the Centers for Disease Control, which we're doing. So both of those things set us up where there's no way that we could do a traditional graduation ceremony where we have everybody in the same room at the same time. So that's very disappointing for our seniors, and understandably so. So then we went to work as to figure out how can we creatively do this in such a way so that these well-deserving seniors get their moment. Now, the way that this is going to be shaped is that you're going to arrive on campus at your time that's outlined on the graduation document, which you can find online. I'll go ahead and have the address right here. And you can when you come, you'll be put in line. You'll have 3 cars so that you can have plenty of room in 3 cars for anyone that you would want to bring with you to graduation. We just ask that you would get your 3 cars together before you get to campus so that you'll be in the right order. We'll get everything set up for you. And then when you get here, we're going to have some interesting and neat surprises set up for you in front of the school. So when it's your turn to graduate, you will actually get the chance in your cap and gown to get out of the car. We will have a stage set up for you to walk across where you will receive your diploma, and you're going to get the opportunity to have photos made by your family. We'll also have professional photographers there, and our own Spartan News will be there to video all of this and put together a really special time capsule that we'll be able to use as our graduation reveal a week after the ceremony. So what I wanted to do is just explain to you that we did have some parameters set for us by the Board of Education that we had to follow. And our number one and long-lasting priority is to make sure that we keep everyone in Sparta safe, from our graduates and their families to our faculty and staff and everyone really associated with graduation. So as you think about graduation and you think about these altered ceremonies, think about what you could suggest, what you can contribute to help us make this a really unique and special ceremony for our seniors. The message I've been passing out to people as they reach out to me is, we want this to be memorable for all the right reasons. And so as a senior or a senior parent or family member, I encourage you to go to the website I showed earlier and click on the form at the bottom. And if you have some constructive feedback on how we can make this special for our seniors, given the parameters set forth by the Board of Education, please let us know, and we'll be happy to listen and respond to those, because we really do want this, under these incredibly difficult circumstances, to be as special as possible for our seniors in the class of 2020, because they absolutely deserve nothing less.
Hey guys, it's me, Joseph, one of your 2 senior class representatives, and I'd just like to take some time, few minutes, to talk to you about this whole situation. Hall County is a hotspot. There's not really anything we can do. Odds are we're probably going to peak after everyone else does. You know, the state will peak, and it'll start going down, but Hall County is still probably going to be going up a little bit. We still got that extra push. It's not just for our safety, it's for the safety of our families and the safety of each other that we do it in this way now and not the normal way in July, because there's no guarantee that we'll be able to in July or August. The point is, you know, there's so much that we could do with this, you know? So much customization and personality we can put into this. And, you know, if you go to the website, the senior website, and you go down below where the information was announced, there's a Google form, a link to a Google form you can fill out. And if you have suggestions for what you can make this better, how we can make this better, how we can improve the drive-through graduation. Any suggestions you have, you can put those in. Mr. Phillips and all the staff are going to be looking at those, taking them into consideration, and getting as many done as we can.
Hi everyone, I'm Melena Appling, one half of your class representatives for the class of 2020. I just want to hop on here to talk about graduation and other news that may be important to you. To start off, I just want to say congratulations class of 2020. I am so proud of you guys. You guys have worked so hard and you're continuing to work so hard. I cannot wait to hear about all of your accomplishments and successes. Furthermore, I want to talk about graduation. I know you guys have heard about the announcement about our drive-through graduation that we are going to be having at West Hall. I know it's not the ideal graduation that we all hoped and dreamed and planned that we'd be having. However, with the current situations that are happening in the world, this is what's having to happen. Our faculty, administration, staff, and students have worked really hard to put this on. So I want to talk about some of the things that we've mentioned in our meetings. I just want to talk about the concept of pushing back a graduation. If we do push back a graduation, we don't know how long this could be. Right now with COVID-19 fully being unknown, we don't know how long that would take and the social distancing rules. I hope you guys are all staying home, social distancing, and washing your hands and keeping safe. However, if we did have a graduation, it would also be a lot to ask people to come home later in the summer if they're working, or furthermore, if we start school next year and asking them to come home for their high school graduation if they go out of state would be a lot. So please keep in mind that we've thought about all of these ideas and we've really kept them close to heart and we're listening to you. And your feelings are completely valid. I'm also a class of 2020 student, so I know how you guys are feeling. I know that this is not what we wanted. However, it's the next best thing. All of our teachers, students, staff, and everyone are working really hard to put this on for us. We're going to enter the middle school, drive on to the high school campus. We're going to be able to get out, walk the stage. We are going to see our administration. They are going to be there. You will have a photo opportunity. You will get back in your car and then you will leave the campus. Everything will be streamed online through a streaming service, and we will also be producing a well-made video so that you guys can have a time capsule and keepsake for your family and friends that could not attend or that want to watch it. So I love this idea. We're going to be decking out our cars. It's going to be super fun. So I hope you guys are on with this idea. Please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to talk to your officers. Speaking of our officers, we are going to be producing a video soon, so keep out for that information. We're going to be posting a video about the procedures and the directions about what to do for this drive-through graduation, so definitely keep your eyes out for that. Also, if you have any suggestions, please feel free to leave them down here. We have a Google form that will have all of a little suggestion box that you guys can leave for graduation. We'd love to hear you guys' ideas and opinions, so please feel free to share. Also, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to talk to any of your officers or teachers or anything. We are here. We love to talk to you, so definitely reach out if you want to talk to us. Thank you so much for listening. We all miss you here, and we love you so much. So make sure you're staying safe, staying inside.
As always, go Spartans.
Love you, class of 2020. Bye.